Hi guys, although it's summer now, here in the Netherlands we have still a lot of rain. I was never a big fan of riding in the rain, even a bit afraid of it. However, I overwon my fears and now I don't care if it's raining or dry. I know a lot of riders out there are also afraid of the rain or just don't like it. That's why I've made this video. These tips and tricks will make you safe, comfortable and dry in the rain. The video of last week was all about how to ride in hot weather. If you missed that one, you will find the link here above in 3, 2, 1. Bing! But now, let's talk about when it's not so nice outside. When riding in rain, it is very important you stay dry. There are motor suits made with a very expensive Gore-Tex, but it will only hold for a few hours. Then the rain will also find its way inside. So I have a better and of course much cheaper solution for you. By the way, another big problem with Gore-Tex, besides the ridiculous prices, is that Gore-Tex can be a bit too warm in hot days. And considering most riders will ride in nice weather, it's a bit strange to wear an expensive suit that's made for the rain, although you probably ride most of the time in sunny days. So we need a better solution here. And here it is, just a good rain suit. This one is kinda made for on a motorcycle, so make sure you check out the link below in the description. You can fold it to a small package and you can just carry it around with you. When it's gonna start pouring down, you just stop and get it done. 100% waterproof, so it doesn't matter how long you're gonna ride in the rain, you will stay dry as a hardcore lesbian feminist on a conservative male party. Easy, cheap and way more effective than an expensive Gore-Tex suit. Also in pink for the ladies, by the way. How about your hands? How do you keep them dry? Easy. At almost every gas station you have those free plastic gloves by the diesel pump. Wear those under your motorcycle gloves and your hands will stay dry. So how about the boots? Do we really need expensive Gore-Tex boots? No, we don't need it at all. How about 2 thin plastic bags around your socks? And it's also very easy to get into your boots then. Also here, very cheap. Easy, and you don't need to break the banks for boots with a waterproof option, what you 99 out of 100 times don't need in the summer. Your phone is also gonna be wet? Well, just put a clear plastic bag over it and it won't die on you. Put a rubber band under it to seal it and you could ride through the Niagara Falls, just like that. Next tip, get a pin lock for your helmet. With rain, you are gonna get fog inside your helmet and that's a great way to ride off a cliff. Vision is very important, so make sure you have a clear vision. A pin lock on your visor will cancel out all the fog. So, what if your helmet don't support a pin lock? Rub it in with some razor cream then and the fog will also stay away. That's a cheap handy tip. And all those great tips are here to help you. So meanwhile, I saved you a lot of money. So before I head to the next tip, it would be nice if you give this video a thumb up as some kind of appreciation. YouTube and myself likes it very much. Want more tips? Well, consider subscribing then. I make a video every week. The next important tip for a safe ride is make sure your tires are in a very good condition. Riding in rain without any profile on your tires is a really great way to crash. The profile on your tire is here for only one reason, and that is rain, riding in the wet. It's not there to look cool and it ain't gonna help you when riding in the summer. I suggest pick a tire which is great in dry and in rain. Under my motorcycle, I have the Michelin Road 5 and I can feel any different when riding in the rain. I can corner it hard if I want to, without ending up to the side of the road. Your tires are the only connection to the street, so make sure they are good. Skip the nameless El Cheapo tires, go for a good one and you will be just fine. The next tip is one I mentioned earlier on so many videos and it doesn't matter if it's raining or dry, but keep distance. By keeping distance, your chance of getting into an accident is so much lower. You don't want to brake very hard on a wet road because your front wheel will lock up and you will be doing the last part horizontal. Keep a safe distance so when the car in front of you suddenly hits their brakes, you have time to react and can brake slowly. And that brings me to the next point, braking. A lot of accidents, dry or wet, is caused by the wrong method of braking. The correct way is by squeezing gently from soft to hard. That's the only way to do a safe emergency brake. I train it every time I ride. I check if there's no car behind me, of course, and I try to brake as fast as possible with a slow but steady squeeze. I also train this in the rain, and I train this a serious lot. Why? So when I need to do an emergency brake, I don't grab the brakes very hard without squeezing as a panic reaction. I train my brain over and over and over again to gently squeeze the brakes from soft to hard. So when it's needed, I won't panic brake and slide away. It's good to know how hard you can brake on dry and wet and to memorize that when it's really needed. It's like you're squeezing into an orange, something like that, you know? Squeeze it from soft to hard. Now, next tip, stay away from tar snakes, potholes, leaves and other shiny stuff on the road when it's raining. Those things will be very slippery when wet and it's the worst spot on the road to do an emergency brake. And here's also a tip for when you're riding on the highway. Try to ride in the middle or left lane. The right lane have many tracks in it because of trucks, etc. There will be water in there and it's so much better to ride on a smooth, straight road. Avoid little pools of water. It's fun with a car, however, aquaplaning can happen then. And that's the last thing you want on a motorcycle. Aquaplaning is that a layer of water is between your tires and the road, and it will make the bike completely out of control. So don't go fast over little pools of water in the road, it might end up not so funny. Another tip, what makes it also a lot more safer, is check your visibility to others. Cars have really trouble spotting bikes, but with rain you will become even more invisible. So try to wear colors that really stand out and don't go for some kind of ninja style, all totally in black. By the way, that's why the rain suit in my link has very bright colors on it, so they can see you. The more they can see you, the better. Well, if they are not looking at their phone, of course. So don't be a dumbass, just order it, put it somewhere on your bike and just smile when the rain comes down. Next tip for a safe ride in the rain is just take it all a little bit easy. I know you're the next Valentino Rossi, but save that for on the tracks. Riding in the rain is not dangerous at all, if you take it all just a little bit slower. When going into a corner, it's best you move your shoulder into the corner. That way the bike don't need to lean that far. So try moving your body into the corner instead of the bike. Test it out for yourself when taking a corner. The more you lean into the corner yourself, the more the bike will stand up straight. And in rain it's best to not push the limits and keep the bike at a minimal lean angle. Put on a nice easy piece of music and just go slow. By the way, if you're looking for a helmet audio system with a ridiculous low price, check out my link here in 3, 2, 1. Poof. Do that before you buy an expensive Senna Cardo. Yes, you are welcome. Alright guys, there you have it. If you follow these tips, you will be more than fine when riding in the rain. And I hope that you guys really try to overcome that fear, because riding in rain is actually kind of fun. And with my tips, there is no discomfort at all. And remember, if you want to help me out with the channel, there's a buy me a beer link in the description below. And yes, it really helps me going with the channel. For now, ride safe and I hope to see you all in my next video.